These are the top 5 non-horror picks for Dead by Daylight. Number 5, Darth Vader from Star Wars. Now, there's a lot of controversy surrounding Darth Vader. His name keeps coming up. I've done a video on this in the past, as the hardcore gatekeeping fan base doesn't want a character like this in the game. Now, I wouldn't expect this to be a full chapter, but Vader does have a spot in the game. As a matter of fact, he is 6'7", super powerful, and would probably have a power wheel like Dracula or the two Vecnas. If it was a full chapter, a Death Star map would be pretty cool. I can also see survivors like Leia and Han, but I really don't think they're needed. Vader would probably be enough on his own, as he would most likely break the concurrent player count in the game. Star Wars is one of the hugest franchises out there, and if even a fraction of those people were to play the game, it would bring a lot of eyeballs on Dead by Daylight. And the fact is, hardcore Star Wars fans are pretty toxic, so they will fit right into this player base. Number 4, WWE. There are so many possibilities with this. It could just be a cosmetic collection. Survivors dressed up like Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, Hulk Hogan. Who knows? The sky's the limit. But in actuality, I do think this could be a killer Survivor chapter. Kane or The Undertaker would be a great choice for a killer for the game. And John Cena, he would make a great Survivor, as after all, who wouldn't want a perk called You Can't See Me? But the most horror-adjacent and popular character that should be in the game as a Survivor would be Danhausen. His whole thing is very nice, very evil, and it would be very nice if he was in Dead by Daylight. Now, I doubt a map would come with this chapter, whether or not that would be WrestleMania or Raw, but it might be interesting to play the game inside the stadium. But the mainstream attention WWE would bring to Dead by Daylight cannot be understated, and therefore that's why I would like to see it in this list. That, not a wrestling fan. Number 3, Fallout. Now, Fallout has 5 really popular games that everybody knows, but it's also got a very popular TV show. While Fallout is not horror, it's definitely horror adjacent. Who wouldn't want to play DVD in an apocalyptic wasteland? A Vault-Tec Vault would be an amazing map. Not to mention, we could have a killer like the Ghoul, or a survivor like Lucy. Hell, even the Ghoul would make a great skin for the Deathslinger. We are talking about a world with super mutants, giant scorpions, and deathclaws. It fits the aesthetic of DVD perfectly. And hey, it might be cool just to have some power armor for the Oni. So Fallout, definite massive mainstream appeal, and it would fit nicely in the world of DVD. Number 2, Walter White from Breaking Bad. Now, Breaking Bad is so popular, it ended so many years ago, yet so many people watch it. Now, I wouldn't expect there to be any maps or anything, and Walter White is a shady character, but hell, we're getting Negan from Walking Dead, so this is no different. Not to mention the legendary skins we could have: Jesse Pinkman, Saul Goodman, Hank, Mike. The sky's the limit. Although, if they did want to do a map, Gus's compound would be pretty cool. I'm not much for DVD lore, but at the same time, the way the entity takes people at the end of their lives, if he took Walter at the end of Breaking Bad, it would make complete and total sense, and he would fit perfectly in the world of Dead by Daylight. Number 1, Yujiro Hanma from Baki. This is the most badass motherfucker that you could add to this game. He could completely destroy over 90% of the killer roster. This dude went to Vietnam not to fight for an army, just to fight. He beat the United States so bad they had to sign a treaty with him like he was a nation. He took down a giant African elephant that could eat 21,000 tons. Not that it weighed 21,000 tons, ate on average 21,000 tons. Yujiro's known as the Ogre. He has a demon back, and this dude here is relentless. He barely can be hurt. He toys with some of the most strongest people on their planet and just destroys everybody. There would be no escaping in the fog from this character, and he would make the most intimidating killer that we have ever seen. I know it's a niche pick, but it definitely would appeal to anime fans, especially people that watch it on Netflix. So I think Yujiro is the dark horse of this list. Anyway, guys, that's my list. What non-horror characters do you think would be good by Dead by Daylight? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you guys for watching The Derek Ruby Show. And I'll see you guys next time.